All right, what's up, YouTube? How's it going? My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. And we've got a nice move down happening, and we've been calling for it, and we're getting a follow through for it, and it's pretty nice. So let's take a peek at that in Bitcoin and see what's happening. All right, and see if we can give you some ideas about where the market might be heading and just how to look at this market. I am an Elliott wave trader, so I use Elliott wave as one of my primary edges on the market, as well as many other trading techniques, as you all know, but that's what we focus in on this channel. If you want to see my larger time frame analysis, you probably go back to some older videos, past couple of days. But I'm thinking right now, basically, just to kind of recap, review here, that we're looking at some. Well, I guess I'm going to review here. I won't make you look at another video. We'll let you look at it here. I'm basically looking at a fractal pattern here that's playing out pretty nicely here of this wave right there. Okay, so when we look at the comparison to that wave and what's being created here, it looks super similar. And I want to talk about the qualities of the fractals that are holding that. Comparison. Let me get this off my chart. There we go. All right, so let's take a peek at that really quick. And don't forget, this isn't financial advice, never intended to be so. Just my look in the market, and I'm telling you how I'll spend my money, but I'll never tell you how to spend yours. Okay. All right. So basically, when you look back here, we had some kind of an ABC move here, and the shape of it's pretty interesting. If you take a peek at it, it has kind of a kind of a curvish nature to it. It did come a little straight down, but you can kind of just see how we had kind of a downward move there. Then what's interesting that followed was a running flat, and there are flats all in this market. Here's a flat there, here's a flat here, and we have another flat right here, which we've been talking about for a while. Okay, so we had a running flat in between that move, and then we had another move to the downside like so. So anyway, that puts us with a WX and a Y with this running flat in the middle. So when you compare what's going on here, we just kind of take a peek here, and what you'll see is that we have a wave, a 5-wave move, a 3-wave move, however you want to look at that. I'm not sure. We have a flat in the middle, and now we're getting our another move to the downside, and who knows how steep that'll be and how quick, but that's going to give us a 3-wave move for our Z that we're looking for here. So that'll be our intermediate wave right there. So I think we're all finished with any upside from here. I'm not looking for 82 to 8,500 right now, especially with today's move. It's not looking good for that. I'm looking more to the downside. If anything, this flat could turn into a triangle, and I want to talk about that as well. If this turns into a triangle, it just elongates it, the correction a little longer, but still has the same destination. So that's another possibility. So that's one aspect of the market that I've been paying attention to as far as the fractal is concerned. Secondly, within this structure right here, we got fractals being created. I mean, just the same algorithm pumping the same market. You see, look at that wave there, and just compare it to this wave right there. It's just identical. That wave right there, just super identical. You got this, basically this U shape, and then we come on down. We've gotten the U shape now. We're starting our trudge to the downside, guys, and so it's looking pretty good to the downside here. We've got an A, a B, a C, a D, and an E, and that would give us a triangle formation. If that plays out, we'd have a triangle, and then once that's complete, then we would have a move to the downside like so. So that's what we're looking for here, either a triangle, or this is just going to come on down to finish our Z wave. We're going to get that in 5 waves here. Okay. So anyway, so that's what I'm looking at. Those are the fractal nature of the market that I've been paying attention to. Now, Elliott wave perspective. If it's a triangle, again, we're looking for A, B, C, D, E. So once we get down here to about $6,400, we're going to have a retest of that region. Then we're going to bounce back up, because I think we would have then a descending triangle. Now, if this trend line is to exclude that wick and we bring it up here, then we might have a shorter run here somewhere. So we might want to pay attention to that trend line as we exclude this wick here on the 6-hour chart. Here, let's check the 4-hour chart and see. if we exclude those wicks there and then bring that up to an extending triangle, then that may put us more like $6,600. So let's pay attention to that. But what I like about this is that the fib extension here of this wave right here to there is if we have it as a descending triangle, puts us right at $6,500, ready for another bounce. And so I like that as a target. That looks good to me. And so I'm watching 65, but I'm also going to watch the 1-to-1 extension. 1-to-1 extension puts us at $6,900. The 127 extension puts us at $6,700, and then the 1618 puts us at 65. I like the 65 better out of all those 6,500 out of all those targets. That makes most sense to me. That's if the triangle forms, but also that gives us the move to the downside, if that's going to happen as well. So we'll have to wait and see what we get, guys. We'll have to wait and see what we get. Don't know if we're going to get a sell-off here at the end of the year to lock in losses for big companies or whatnot, or what. I don't exactly know how that's going to play into things. We can make a case for the upside and the downside for that from that perspective. But for me, from Elliott wave, from wave structure, from fractal analysis, everything's looking down to me, and we're continuing. So we're looking good, guys. We're looking good to the downside. Let's watch. Definitely gonna want to see a break of this region at 70.60. Want to see that break. Once that breaks, we're golden to the downside. Even more. I don't think 6,900 is going to hold as any kind of significant resistance. I think we're going to pop through it. That's my opinion. You'll have to wait and see. Watch that area of the market. $6,700, I don't think you'll hold either. Again, I'm looking at $6,500. That's where I'm thinking. All right, I wanted to keep this video short, just kind of update you. Spent a lot of time looking at these things last night during the live stream, first 30 minutes of the live stream or so. So definitely check that out if you want. It was good information that was given out. But there's kind of an update tonight. It looks pretty good to me, and let's just keep watching the market. All right, if there's anything worth sharing, I'll try to bring it to you. Definitely keep the Telegram group up to date in real time. So if you're not part of the Telegram group, I invite you to just check it out on my Patreon page in the description of this video. Just click on the Patreon page, the Jim of All Trades Patreon, and then you'll get a description of the Telegram group and then how to join. All right. With that being said, you guys have a fantastic evening. You guys have a happy new year. Be safe and trade smart. Watch out. It's the end of the year. You're going to have some trading shenanigans probably going on, and market makers doing their thing for the end of the year books, however that plays into it. So tonight's a big night, and tomorrow is a big day in the trading world. So definitely be vigilant and watch out. All right. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.